tight set. Gun beat Chivari on his side. Not the highest seed exactly, but still no like. And he also had to beat Jake. Yeah, he also had to beat Jake as well, which is also good.
Well, that fair, brutal. Yep. And getting into it on Tower of Salvation, you got Peach v Link. Pretty volatile matchup both ways. Gunslinger showing by killing with fair at 60 off the platform. AK unshielded just a little bit early.
Yeah, and getting caught with no DI, or like even bad DI on Peach's fair is exactly what can kill you.
It's brutal.
Oh. Gun choosing to go with F tilt off of the Nair. Not the best follow up at that percent versus Link, but it is like pretty decent versus most characters, so I don't blame him for going for it. Oh, gets the reset but doesn't realize it.
Some nice recatches from Gunslinger, looking real nice in terms of the turn up technology.
Yeah.
Overall, this matchup is very volatile, I'd say. Both characters kind of just destroy each other, and they both have really good zoning tools. It can be hard sometimes for Peach to get in on Link's shield options, but Peach, again, has an incredible camp game and obviously a brutal punish off grab.
Oh, barely catching it. Yo,
yeah,
AK.
That's huge little grab stuff. AK slightly missed DIing on that F, allowing him to get the regrab. Ooh, misses the DJC there. I think that was a DJC, or what was supposed to be a DJC instead of a rising fair.
Yeah.
Can be some tough timing sometimes, especially with some lag and consistency.
Yeah. But either way, I mean, the lead is pretty decent right now, but I feel like in this matchup... Yeah, in this matchup though, like if AK gets a couple hits going and then he just kills with Dare or something, then he can tie it up pretty quickly. That's like the main thing with Link, is that so much of his stuff kills off the top when you're fighting a floaty. So yeah, that was pretty close to dead at like 95-ish before the hit. Or no, not 95, 98 after the hit. So yeah, it manages to tie up the stocks, and AK is in a slightly better position than he was before, but you can still get edge guarded right here. Oh, managed to get the ledge.
Yeah, and like honestly, being in the lead as Peach in this matchup is exactly what you want, because approaching Link as Peach is brutal. You have really not enough speed to cross up near fair. Still working at that percent.
Yeah,
but like not being able to cross up Link's shield is just, it's pain. And Peach is very slow, so being in the lead is nice.
Up tilt there.
Killing.
Yeah, if you DI in. If you DI in on up tilt, that's a dare right there. And on that last stock, pretty interesting because what is it? Gun hit him with the Nair, and then like the platform momentum shift made it so that he fell off right at the same time and didn't know he was out of hit stun, so got hit with that fair. But onto this stock instead, and AK's managed to make quite the comeback in this game. It's gonna be pretty rough for Gun to get in after already losing the lead.
Yeah, this is where it can be brutal sometimes for Peach, is like trying to get in on Link's out of shield options or trying to use turnips even though Link has a couple ways to destroy them. It can be really rough. If you can find that opening and you can really punish him. Yeah, shields.
I think
like I said, it's hard. It's hard to get out of Link's out of shield options.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta like hit his shield and then shield like soon after. He doesn't have a frame 4 out of shield. His fastest is like frame 5, I think, with up B and like up smash.
But still,
or up tilt, they're all around there. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. He gets so much reward off of his frame 5s, but he doesn't have a frame 4. So you gotta know when to shield after hitting him, when to spot dodge. It's like a more careful game than versus other characters, because like, you know, he has like really punishing options, but you still have ways to get around it. So I want to see Gun be more careful when he touches that shield.
No counter pick, running it right back. I don't necessarily agree with that personally. Toss is a pretty good stage, but honestly, platforms. So a little surprised we didn't get like a battlefield or a dreamland.
Yeah, and AK escaping
maybe some
the
lag.
regrab right there. Good DI out. I think Gun just really likes TOS. I think the connection was fine, but Gun really likes TOS. It's his favorite stage, apparently.
Yeah, there's always those comfort picks that are nice, you know. Who's got the bomb?
And he could have comboed off that, but
I was about to say there's probably some wacky bomb stuff maybe, but not such.
Yeah, both of these players should know how to use items in general, so if they catch each other's items, it should be interesting.
Absolutely. Bear fair? Nope, not quite though.
Good jump out by AK right there.
Kind of pushing him a little bit, I thought.
Oh, the edge cancel arrow right there, just to stop. Oh, yeah, that's the one thing about Link's bomb, even outside of power shield, if Link's bombs hit your shield, there's a huge explosion hitbox. So if he's next to you and throws out a bomb on shield, it can even like negatively impact him.
Oh, that's rough. He missed space fair on the recovery. Like you really need to hit that other fair. That's where that fair would have killed, and that's where you need to be like converting big is on Link's recovery. They're still gonna take it, but still.
Yeah, and the thing is that like Peach fair can kill really early, like we saw last game. If you DI poorly, but if you DI properly, that move is typically, especially like not killing like fast fallers that aren't exactly like super light like Link. He's a bit of like a fast faller, and also he's not, again, super light, so you know it can be hard to kill sometimes, like kind of an underrated aspect.
Good grab, but doesn't get the follow-up down throw. A little bit of a unsure option maybe, F throw and up throw having usually better follow-ups.
Yeah, and missing the tech right there.
Yeah, that's brutal. You gotta be hitting your techs versus Link, he'll just fair you every time for it. Alright, gun in the corner. Both these players playing pretty aggressively despite their kind of traditional zoner gameplay in terms of their character selections.
Yeah. I mean, I think both of them don't want that huge space in between them just in case one of them decides to start playing super campy.
So they're both approaching each other just to prevent that.
Yeah.
Potentially.
It's honestly the more preferable way to see it play out, you know, especially as commentators.
Yeah, absolutely. We love approaching. Hold forward, get W key, God, if you want, but
yeah.
Approach the commentators.
So AK is like throwing out a lot of full hop fair and stuff just to catch where he thinks Gun is gonna be floating like midair. Oh, he wanted the bomb.
Oh yeah.
But like Gun can catch that by like attacking under AK, but we're not really seeing it happen. Oh, messes up right there and doesn't get the
SDIL punish. The SDIL was very smart. But yeah, I do like how AK is playing the matchup. Using the sword, obviously, he knows his advantage in this matchup is the fact that I have big sword and Peach doesn't. So his use of fair there.
Good patience right there. That double hit F smash can catch you so much times when you're being impatient off the ledge, since ledge jump is instant in this game. Oh, and that trade right there is gonna kill. And it's suddenly even again. Yeah.
This is one of the few matchups where Peach actually doesn't want trade. Most matchups, Peach is like, yeah, I'll trade any day of the week. My moves do like 30 trillion damage and yours don't. But this matchup can be really rough for trades because they both these characters skills are really
that nair to catch the landing was pretty cool, but he doesn't manage to convert longer off of it. And they're kind of at a stalemate right now, just trading stray hits back and forth.
Yeah, not really having a big chance to open each other up. That dare
no DI right there.
Yeah, hitting him with the melee Young Link, the bomb dare combo.
Yeah, it's really good with Link in this game.
Absolutely.
Oh, managed to catch him, and
yeah, that's brutal. Getting hit by turnips deep off stage like that is almost certainly a death sentence on a character like Link, whose recovery is a little bit questionable.
And that roll cancel glide toss being like one of Gun's favorite out of shield options really costing him, because Link is just going to throw out that up tilt and it's going to cover such a wide range and it's going to be so active that Peach can't afford to do that. And AK is up yet again on this last stock.
Yeah, it can certainly be hard for Peach to get shield in some of these matchups because of how good Link's just coverage of huge swaths of spaces with his huge hitboxes, but it's definitely something you're going to have to learn to adapt to in this matchup, as it is a fairly tough matchup for Peach. Definitely one of the harder ones.
And AK is really good at using that tether grab to like backdash and like backdash. What am I saying? This is not a fighting game. No, just dashing back and then catching people with that long tether grab. Oh, holding down, but he holds down too long.
Gun scares him.
Yeah, I can tell you what AK was trying to do. He was trying to hold down to go past the TOS platform so he can grab ledge, so he wouldn't get punished for the landing lag on the TOS plat. Yeah, but he holds it down for too long and then he goes past the ledge. Man.
A tragedy for sure. Gunslinger gonna tie it up.
Misogynistic Messiah donates $2, says Peaches for the streets.
Oh, Magma's with a $2 donation. Shout out to Magma's.
Alright, let's see. Good stuff. Disagree with the sentence, but we'll roll with it. Running it back right to Toss Warriors out here. No other stages exist. That grab could have been a lot.
I'll be surprised if we see something that isn't big or green on this. And I feel like Gun could have banned this, or like even DSR'd this. You know,
green. I love that.
Yeah, we're gonna see TOS in Dreamland.
Yeah, I love that.
That's my prediction.
Those small yellow stuff.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Currently, AK got a bit of a lead going on. There should be a down throw something maybe. Ooh, Zaire. Ooh.
Oh.
I actually really like that.
Zaire making an appearance even though there's no MKs on screen.
That Zaire to cover DI out combo again to the up air. Really smart on AK to recognize they couldn't get a fair follow-up. Actually, I really like that. That's really smart stuff.
Yeah, and Gun escaped after that Zaire, but he was just stuck in midair, so... Oh, and that boomerang has saved AK. Like, that boomerang win has saved AK before. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, and that's honestly like a hard thing for Peach, and just in general, is her ability to jump out of combos, because her jump is like the longest thing in the game. It takes like a ton of frames to activate. It doesn't go very high. So it's like kind of a constant strategy. Like if you're trying to gav a juggle, you need to like float cancel air dodge or jump air dodge to gav combos, because you can't jump out of them because her jump's so slow.
Yeah, she has... Like, despite being like super floaty and hard to combo because of that, she has a really hard time escaping combos, because one, she's long, and that's a part of it. She's not a short character, and then two, you know, that double jump, that's the main thing.
Yeah, used to be even slower actually, believe it or not, but still, it can be quite painful to try and get out of combos by jumping with Peach.
Oh, trying to ledge trap right there. He dashes back. I don't like that dash back. It's understandable playing a little scared at 130.
Yeah, you got a little bit of
not going to be it just yet.
You don't want to go down 2 stocks before taking links first.
Oh, yo, the up tilt spam. Let's go.
Did he just up tilt a bunch in a row? That's kind of...
Yeah. It's a super... It has like
low
cooldown.
Oh,
good conversion. Yeah.
That's just...
Links up to has
I had to think about that for at least 4 seconds before I realized what had actually happened. Makes me a little satisfied, but we're rolling with it.
Yeah.
AK at a full stock.
Was he up tilt canceling? No, I'm playing.
We got a little bit of a combo. Oh, that F smash might be a misinput.
Yeah.
Maybe, like, trying to do an instant jump like aerial and uses the C stick for aerials. Shouts to C stick aerials. Where's my gang at?
Yeah. One thing, like, Gun has really got to start following up with like his nairs with something other than F tilt, because he relies on it a lot, but it like ends the combos early in scenarios where you don't want it to. He kind of like likes to end combos a little bit earlier than some other Peaches, and it costs him in matchups like Link. You gotta combo him. Like he's
you really just have to grab him once and kill him off that grab, like you, or at least do like 70 damage to him off stage. That dare is so strong. AK, AK's adapting or something. He's got a complete change from the first couple of games. He's a completely dominant lead.
Yeah, he's recognized what's like safe about this matchup and what he can just do a lot. That up tilt, it's a really annoying arch for Peach to cover. And Gun is not really punishing stuff that well. He's playing a little antsy. It's a bit of an issue for him.
Yeah, also the lack of sort of challenging at ledge, I understand, but you'd think that maybe there'd be more ledge. Catching the jump from ledge with the grab. I love that.
Yeah, that's an
hard call out
right there. Oh, he like expects him to go like slightly above ledge. Yeah.
Up the up air, not gonna do it, but good damage nonetheless. Yeah, it could be hard to challenge. Ooh, down smash stuff? Yeah, just do it again.
Yeah.
Press the button.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Blink is not the only one who has a down beat that can pull bombs. Peach can too, and Peach's does a little bit more damage than Link's does. Just a little bit.
A little bit.
170, it might kill on bad DI, you know? Just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see some better DI on those bombs from AK.
Yeah, you shouldn't have died to that 170. No way. Anyway, shouts to Peach RNG. Good to see that still doing some. Oh, let's go.
Oh, yep, the RNG. Let's go. Yeah, good pulls after good pulls.
I say,
go.
The dice roll.
Let's go.
The dice roll is helping Gunslinger, and that double fair is especially going to help.
Yeah, that boomerang wind actually working against AK for the first time in his life.
Is sort of a fact. For down smash on the shield shouldn't be too bad. They nerfed that a while ago. Bomb up air. I'm going to take it. AK with a solid JV2.
Yeah, honestly, good on AK for not like starting to panic when Gun was trying to make that comeback right there.
Yeah, just kept his composure, remembered his bomb setups, remembered what he can and can't do versus Peach, and just played consistently and got the finish.
This is the one thing about Link. And we're gonna see the big green, again.
Yep,
no attempt to counterpick right there. I don't blame him again. If Gun probably feels like if he can't do it on TOS, he can't do it on any stage. But I encourage players to try other stages.
Go with other stages. You never know what stage you might be better on. For this matchup specifically, stuff like Battlefield, in my opinion, stuff like that can be helpful. Smashville, even with its high ceiling, does help Peach quite a bit.
Yeah, the thing is like Link can play the platform camp game versus Peach, but we haven't seen AK willing to camp, so like really hard at least. So just seeing
Peach
what
can challenge it. So long as it's not Dreamland, you can challenge it. So
yeah, and again, you just have to try things. That's the thing. Oh, good on Gun for calling out that jump. And
good
gonna put him in a
here.
rough edge guard situation. Right there, you kind of just want to grab ledge, but I get him trying to cover it.
It can be hard though, because Peach is slow and bad. And
I agree that. Relax. Yo, speaking of characters,
casual propaganda in the stream. Up smash gonna take it.
Yeah, we are some casuals.
True. AK again with the lead, looking a little bit better. Gun not looking as bad as he was in the game 3 situation, but we're gonna have to see a little bit more of a cleanup on these stocks. Can't let it's a good attempt, but that link up B kind of hard to challenge if you don't got a quick, fast, long move to kind of just get in there, like Falcon Stomp or something.
Yeah,
Peach kind of lacking in the range department, and it shows in this matchup, especially when you're trying to challenge that recovery.
Yeah, I mean, she has some good disjoints, but in terms of like her moves, some of her moves can be like stubby, which is the main thing. But yeah, the wind. Maybe he was trying to double dash attack there. Sometimes dash attack does come out as F tilt. That's a big part of it. And again, like Gun is getting these hits, and he's not really converting off of it consistently. Which is
not getting like the big damage that you want to be getting if you're playing Peach. Especially in a matchup like this where you've got to be killing Link early.
Yeah, he just drops the punish slightly too early in a lot of these situations. Yep.
Carousel Nair there. Very nice.
Yeah, AK is really starting to throw out these dares whenever he's above, just to try and catch Gun committing to try and catch the early landing. And Gun's not falling for it as much as he was in the game 3.
Was gonna kill, but good DI.
Oh, you've got to grab the landing right there. Like, you throw out the turnip so they air dodge, or so they commit, and then you like turn around, and then you pivot grab the landing, for example. Like, you can set up a traps with turnip like that, like frame traps.
I like that bear attempt. Unfortunately, a little bit misspaced, but it is a good try on getting that recovery from the back. Do a little tech check there. See if AK still presses his shield button. And Gun taking the lead for the first time, I believe, in this game.
That's not helping AK, but that shield damage is actually getting crazy. You can shield grab that, but he's getting put in some awkward spots, so I feel
like if you're in the, facing the wrong way in shield, or a little bit too far away, maybe. I've told on the shield. It's a solid option there in that case, actually, because it's a very fast, grounded move. AK with the teabag, yo! Talk to him? Tell him what's up.
AK,
little beef, maybe? A little sauce? Perhaps? Maybe there's some drama we don't know about?
I think they're cool. I think AK is just trolling to try and get the mental advantage, you know? The mental advantage is real, by the way. That's the only... that's the reason some people do worse in tournament, because mentality is a huge thing.
AK's starting to call out these shields with some grabs.
Yeah, and Gun is like playing... That's one thing I told him about Gun. Like, he has a habit of getting scared. The fair right there.
That's there again. Got the follow-up with the fair instead of the up air like he did a couple of games ago. But that's there to catch DI out. Really
and even after the tournament streak... Even after the tournament streak ended, you know, Zaire is still showing up in the tournament. So. Gotta give him props.
Nice up air. That's gonna kill. And this is pretty much even. Gunslinger got to find a W here on this game.
Yeah, we're gonna see another winner semis 3-1.
Yep, perhaps. We'll have to see. AK already making it look good. A very strong lead, tacking on all this percent. Who gets caught in the glide toss? A weird interaction there with the wind from the boomerang. Can kind of mess that up sometimes. But the shield not quite taking it, but Gun has yet to put on any damage onto AK's last stock. Not unwinnable for Peach. Peach has that bonkers punish game. We'll see if Gunslinger gets some wacky 0 to death. It could be good stuff, but it's not looking so great right now.
Yeah, this is like a situation you really don't want to be in as Peach, because like you're having to like basically do an obstacle course, dodge every single thing Link throws out because it could all kill you at this percent.
Yeah.
And the stuff
Peach's
that doesn't kill like
movement,
bomb.
sometimes not the best, so it can be hard.
Yeah. And stuff that doesn't kill can convert at this percent, like the bomb and up air. Actually, maybe
Just
bomb and up air doesn't
raw
like at this
normal are
percent.
just gonna kill.
Yeah.
Okay,
finds the.
Not gonna let AK160 just
He gets in a bullet time right there. Matrix.
And up tilt. AK knows his win condition, just throwing out normals.
Oh.
But kind of with his throwing out of random up tilts getting a little predictable. Gun catching on and putting on some damage. This might be a stock here. Yep, this is probably gonna be it.
Yep, grab ledge, please. Please grab ledge. Oh, it doesn't even need it.
Doesn't need it.
Yo, Gun with a comeback. Yeah, that's the one thing. Even when you know your win condition, you can't get too zoned in on it.
Yeah. You can't just be like, oh, monkey smash attack when you're in that mode. You gotta keep mixing it up in the neutral, and Gun adapted, taking the advantage, and we're going to a game 5. Some more big green going on probably, I'd imagine, because it's the only stage we know how to play on.
Yeah, and if you go game 5 and then you suddenly switch off TOS, people are gonna look at you weird.
Yeah, that's strange stuff, That's not normal people behavior. Ooh, a little chain grab? Ooh, now we're popping off on our punish game here. Gun with a little bit of sauce, a little bit of life left. 63 off of that conversion. Looking good. Started to really figure out that you can press more than 2 buttons to combo Link in this matchup.
Yeah.
With that glide toss, pressure the shield. Pretty nice stuff.
Oh, gets caught in his
nice catch. Alright, we got some life in us. AK starting to fire back a little bit after Gun took that pretty solid percent lead. Tries to hit that late nair, just falling down onto him, but AK says no. I don't really want to get hit by that. Up being early just to say no. So you got down throw stuff. Yep, down throw fair, and not the second hit.
Oh, yeah,
That's scary stuff.
Yeah.
AK evening it up by just hitting Link normals, smashing on the shield.
Yeah, you can. I feel like you can narrow the shield that up smash, but it's hard again. Yeah, and then if you're wrong, then suddenly you're getting hit by Link.
Like something else, and life is pain. Yeah. That bomb almost killed. You might be able to up smash and up shield it depending on where they are relative to you, but because up smash is such a wonky hitbox, it's really big, but the parts on the end don't even do anything. You can actually combo off of them. It's pretty funny. You can do up smash nair with Peach if you get the weak hit. It's hilarious. Anyway, Gunslinger lost his lead a little bit, but still looking pretty solid here. AK pressing normals, getting the solid kill there. And AK taking the lead in this game 5. Not a convincing lead though, 1 hit away from losing his stock here. But if he holds on to it, this can be a real problem for Peach, That Nair's gonna do it though. Peach usually with no trouble killing in this matchup though, can be sometimes pretty hard to find that strong hit. On the platform,
and
parachute.
Yeah, Gun's gotta make he's gotta be sure. Yeah, he's got to be sure not to fall behind in these spots. And again, he drops the combo. Maybe that was like an up air, but
that was like a good anti-air talent, I think. That or like an up tilt. That's actually not a bad idea, but AK not drifting into it, not an in holder. Too cool for that. Ooh, it's
the stitch, he throws it away.
On like 3 or 4 stitches this game and hasn't hit a single one of them. Actually, it's not true. He hit one of them on shield, but that doesn't count because it's a shield.
Yeah, and that's the thing. When you get a stitch and SO2, you know another one's coming because the RNG just tends to pick the same things over and over again. Same thing with
Stick,
random
obviously,
sneakers too.
super strong. Ooh, that up smash almost killing, but good DI.
Yeah, just barely.
Ooh, that Nair is gonna
And that
take
Nair,
it. Link
yeah,
broke.
that kind of poor DI on that Nair, because he probably wasn't expecting to get hit right there.
Yeah, that's not a situation where you expect to get hit by a reverse Nair that threatens to kill you. That's not really a situation where you're accounting for that.
Yeah.
Alright, floating, doing some jumping.
Yeah, and AK like typically just doesn't challenge Gun when he's like floating super high, and I get why, because that's like Peach's safe spot. But
Yeah.
I feel like he could in those spots, but again, he has a lead, so why do it? You know, you just gotta
Yeah.
play a game plan when you have the lead.
There's definitely some situations where you can start being like, hey, I'm gonna jump up and up air just to see if you're still playing the game. You're not gonna air dodge through it, but definitely smart to just kind of stay grounded. You know your best options are your grounded normals here for Link.
Oh.
They're gonna take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Link in this matchup definitely wants to be like, I'm gonna stay grounded. I'm gonna press the up button and the A button and see what you do about it. And it's been working well for AK so far, as evidenced by his a little bit of a percent lead here in this game 5. That fair might do it.
Oh, in that fair, yeah, poor DI right there. I think he was trying to shield drop.
Yeah, but that's a brutal forward air to get hit by it regardless of your DI.
Yeah.
Just sends you straight to the blast zone. Not even a chance to DI it to the corner.
Yeah, and Gun's getting pressured
AK
really
is
hard.
getting
Like
blocked right now.
it was such an even game, and Gun like is dropping his punishes on top of that. On
Yeah.
top of the him pushing the
And AK
AK
just
pushing
put
the
in the
advantage.
corner.
Yeah. But again, we've seen Gun make these back before, so
Yeah, it's makeable. It's just you gotta hit, like, you gotta find these hits. You gotta go huge off of your neutral wins, and
I think AK is like kind of learning.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
No, he messes up the double nair. Instead of going for a jumping fair,
because he doesn't
possibly
have a jump
cover a
there.
jump out by AK, but the double nair I'm pretty sure is guaranteed there, even if they DI down. Unfortunate stuff for Gun, but again, still possible. This is Peach.
Yeah.
Peach pretty good. Got a bit of a punish game. Some decently strong kill moves. And
Yeah,
Nair might take it. Nope. Gonna get
Oh, barely too slow to
Risky.
make it there.
I don't like that fair. That's so punishable. You could have ledge hopped. Ugh.
Yeah.
I guess nerves though. You are last stock game 5 at a super high percent, and that up tilt, and that is gonna
Yeah.
take it. AK,
Yeah.
better at pressing the up and the A button than you are taking it. Absolute.
Yeah, and this is another case for AK being even higher on seeding and PR in the future. You know, like he's been putting together a good resume, hasn't had like a bad placement. You know, guaranteed top 3 at this event. He's been proving why I put Link in my top 4 in the February tier list. Nice segue.
Yeah.